People don't just enter into your life, they plant something when they do. Attitudes, beliefs, fear, goodness, bitterness, courage, limits, and many more. All of these are transferable.
Life Script.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Life Script with Dynamic Precious. This is the 5th series and this is actually the 5th episode, number 5. If you've been consistent with this series, kudos to you. And if this is your first time here listening to this series, you can go back to previous episodes and listen to them. They're amazing. We've dealt with the seeds you were born with, the seeds of reality, the seeds of direction, and today we'll be discussing the seeds of influence. Alright, so the seeds of influence are people. People are seeds, not just seeds, but seeds of influence. And in today's episode, we are going to explore 2 ways in which people manifest as seeds of influence. People are living and mobile seeds. They have the capacity to influence your person, the kind of person you become eventually. This is the first aspect of the seeds of influence. When people come into your life, they deposit and plant a part of them in you, who they are, their habits, their lifestyle in you. This is how association, friends, shape your thinking, your speaking, and your decision making. There's power in proximity. There's assimilation in association. It is not possible to be in the waters and you don't get wet, or be under the scorching sun and you don't feel the heat. When you walk with 9 wise men, you become the 10th. And when you walk with 9 foolish men, you become the 10th. And then the second aspect of the seeds of influence is you being that seed of influence. When a person is able to plant him or herself in lives and in circumstance, then becoming a person of impact, then those things you've done, those seeds you've planted will bear fruit that will respond to you later. Maybe I'm even speaking too much English. Let me break it down. If you are a good person and you do good to other people, you've been able to sow goodness into their lives through that influence of being a good person. Then in the day you will be in need of goodness, you have other people to call upon. That is what I'm saying. There are so many things we need in this life that money cannot give to us. Just imagine that everything you ever want to get in this life, you need to work for it. You need to buy it with money and work alone. Just imagine it. I heard a saying recently and it says, a person becomes a person through other persons. And another says, when man wants to gift you, he can give you money. But when God wants to gift you, he can give you the gift of men. These are people that will stand for you, cover up for you when you need them. Alright? These are people that become answered prayers. Let me share a story. During my undergraduate program, the first year, I met somebody through my roommate. I had one roommate then. So the lady now became our roommate. So we were 3. She stayed with us free of charge. Yeah, she stayed with us during the first and second semester. The second section, she got acquainted to her uncle who had properties in the school environment, and he gave her a good accommodation to stay until she finished her program. So that second year was just like, God, how do I do? What do I do next? Because my first roommate was moving out too, so I was going to stay alone and pay my rent alone. So I was just there in the midst of all of that, and she came. That's the third one. Was like, Sister Precious, now come and stay with me. I was like, are you serious? She said yes. And this is how we completed our program together. We stayed together and all of that. Remember, she stayed with us just for one section, but I stayed with her for 3 sections. So during that first section, that was my time of seeding and planting influence. That is what I was able to do during that first section. And that planting of 1 year was able to give me the fruits of 3 years. Do you understand how this works? Imagine that during that first year, I did not sow the right seeds. I was rude and cruel and all of that. She wouldn't ask me to come stay with her, and I wouldn't be able to stay with her for 3 whole sections. So the seeds you plant in the lives of people will beget the fruit you desire later on. So moving further and giving balance to the whole concept, we must know that the people's seed can be either good or bad, but influence is sure. This is why I believe that if God wants to help a person, He will bring the right people into your life. And I want this to be our heart desire and our prayers, that God gives us the right persons that will bring in growth and, improvement into our lives. And if the devil wants to resist you, he wants to destroy a person, he will bring the wrong people into his or her life. People that will bring you distraction, discouragement, and all of that, just to delay what you are set to do as a person. That's why scriptures in 1 Corinthians 15:33 advises and admonishes us that we should be careful in our selection of people, friends, company, because evil communication corrupts good manners, and the reverse is the case. Good communication will correct bad manners. So ask yourself, who are my friends? Who are my circles? Who do I have proximity with? When something happens to you just now, who will be the first person that you will call? Do not ignore or undermine the people's seeds. In as much as you need people, yes, you need the right ones. You don't have to live a crowded life with the wrong association. That is a no-no. So you have to select your relationship wisely, by choice, not by chance. Don't allow anybody just come and say, okay, I want to be your friend, and you just, as if your life is a dumping ground. That is not how it should be. Else, you will suffer delayed growth, compromised standard, mediocrity, and self-doubt. Choose your relationships wisely. Now, I'll give you the thoughts and action points for the day. 1. Look into your circle. Ask yourself, what are they feeding in me? Are they feeding your future, or are they feeding your fears? Are they the set of people that will tell you, you don't try, you cannot kill yourself, keep person, just relax? Are they making you feel at ease and you're living in your comfort zone? That is a bad influence. You have to change them. Or do you have the set of persons that tell you you can do it? They even see a better version of yourself than you've seen by yourself. Those are the right influence. And until you meet this right set of persons, it is better you walk alone. Else you end up like a horse that is yoked to a goat. The second think and action point, very simple. Define yourself. Know yourself and make your choices straight and clear. Alright, so this episode is a call to us all to take a pause, look at ourselves and ask, what kind of seed of influence am I to others, and what kind are they to me? Alright, so at this junction we're going to take another pause on the seed series as we go on upward and forward. Thank you so much, guys, for your time with me here exploring the seed series. Next on the upload will be the seeds of identity. You'll not like to miss that. Please stay tuned, like this channel, share the links with someone, subscribe if you've not done that yet, and of course give us your comments in the comment section. I value all of your engagement and I love you 100%. Thank you so very much. Until I come your way next time, I remain Dynamic Precious. Bye.